Hello, friends. Again, I'm here with a very interesting topic. The most important questions, or the most number of questions which is being asked by parents, in this forum, is how to find it out my child's interest. See, ma'am, around us, the children at the age of 12 and 13, they are writing books. At the age of 13 they are writing 10th board exams. Like, they are so intelligent. How come they are born so intelligent? And how come our children are not doing something very great? We are also sending them to good school. We at home also, I'm taking care of them. I myself are well educated. So how come my child is not good at any of the form, like dance, art, science, or at school he never got any prizes? So, is it like some children are blessed with, a good brain? That's why, or we should accept it. Our child is not so blessed. That's why. When we hear this question, especially when I hear this question, I feel bad. Not for that innocent little child, but the parents who are just grown up. In terms of number, like age, when they were 5 years old, now they are 30, 35. Some parents are around 40 also, and some are very young, 25, 26 also. So I feel the same way for them also, that they are also a kid. Just because the calendar was moving, the clock was moving, they grew, but still they do know what's the area of interest is. We all are different. We are not cut, copy, paste of one article. We all are different. So, what I tell them is, and what we all, people suggest them, go and find it out about yourself. It is a beautiful saying that your child is your extension. Your child is not full copy of yours, but combination, permutation combination, mix and match of you, your family, both the parent side. Even it is scientifically proven also. If in a family some disease runs, there are the higher chances of your child catching those or showing the symptoms for those diseases in future also. If you're generally from a family who are having a tall height, or who are having certain complexions, your child might be having. We accepted that. So why don't we accept this? That there is a thinking pattern. There is certain set of things which is very unique in your family, your culture also. Those who are from northeast, those who are from south, deep south, those who are from west part of the India or other part of they naturally they will have some different inclinations, some different habits, some different allergies, some different set of body structures. So they will be good at, if we guide them in that particular area, they will definitely shine. So I ask them, instead of finding child's interest, you go and find out about yourself. That is the most toughest thing. You need to find it out about yourself. That's the most toughest thing. So how to find it out? Which characteristics of you or your parents or your surrounding child is representing at this early age? There are 3-4 ways. In fact, there are many ways, but initially you should start participating with your kid. Start giving lots of your time. Not in finding out his marks or his where he's standing and all this, but just participate. If he wants, Mama, I want to make a doll's dress, you have to participate with her. What sort of game she's playing, what sort of friend she's attracted to, what sort of program she's naturally there will be inclination. If you give them free mobile, they will be watching something which interests them. Are they interested in kitchen? So with that you can understand kitchen is not all about chef. Making drawing is not all about a painter. It shows your brain how your our brain, we have lot of neurons, they are interconnected and they work in a unique way. Everybody's brain works in a unique way. You can understand it with a very simple example. Like there is a coconut tree, it can grow only in the coastal areas. Apple, strawberries, it can grow in certain place where the climatic conditions are very cold and all those things. The same way our brain is like that. You cannot force it. At present, people, those who are doing very good in entertainment industries, they are earning quite well. You should also do this. No, we cannot do this. When we are going to do this, we are actually bringing a coconut plant from Kerala or these kind of coastal areas and trying to plant it in Madhya Pradesh in the rocky soil, which it can grow. It can grow. It will not die, but it will not thrive. It will not be giving the results it is supposed to give. The same way with your child. So first thing first is find it out what skill is good for him naturally, and then try to nurture that. Give him time to come out of his shell. What happens if we don't give time? We will give them 20 poems to learn, we will give them stories to learn, we will send them to school, and they are shut in inside. For some time we will talk to them, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, and then we have a problem. If other sibling is coming our own way, we stop talking to them, and slowly they understand this is how it is. They'll keep it all together inside. But few of the children, they will show up. When they show up, we put them in a right place, right environment, and then they give the result. But 80% of the children, they are not able to show up. They are shut in inside their own brain because their parents themselves are shut in. They never develop that intrinsic quality of themselves. How the child is going to develop. They don't know anything about their own selves. So how they going to understand the child? So there the conflict starts. Then the child is not a happy child, Outgoing is not happening. When there is outgoing, something should happen. When child is hungry, he will cry, he will feel happy. If he will not cry, he will be keeping it inside. The same way when he grows up little, he stops crying. But his brain is working in different way, and you're molding it to do it maths when he wants to speak up, and he wants to do creative things. Like there is one child who loves to cut vegetables at a very age, but his mother has allowed him, okay, no problem, you are not going to cut your fingers. He never cut the finger also, cut his own finger also with a sharp knife, because his brain is structured like that. So he does all the things in his home. Everybody takes classes or tuitions, all education atmosphere. But the child was from a very small age, whatever things he'll get, he will arrange it, he will cut it, and he will be more interested in kitchen. So that doesn't mean that he's going to become a chef, but that shows his brain is wired in this way. If you put him or encourage these kind of activities where he needs this kind of focus, he will be more successful. You take the child, that particular child, and put it in cricket, he won't be successful. So all the successful people you see around you, they have shown some cues to their parents at a very early age. Yesterday only I was reading about Saroj Khan. She was a very good dancer, and she didn't have any formal background, not from the family and not from surrounding also. At the age of 3, she used to see her own shadow and used to make expressions and dances. So her parents thought she might be freak. So they took her to the doctor, And luckily she found a good person who told her, no, her interest is in dance, she is not freak who sees her own shadow and dance and all this. Then they encouraged her to dance, and she danced because that was her natural calling. She didn't go for any formal classes, but once she seen this particular Kathak is like that, Bharatanatyam is like that, all sort of dances are required, sets of different methods were required, and she learned it within a 1 second with lot of practice. Of course practice is needed, your interest is there. The similar thing with Sachin Tendulkar, he also got this interest at a very early age. Like there are many examples are there. Sri Devi, she also started at the age of 4. Their parents nurtured it. So parents plays a most important role. Once you see a small clue in your child, just nurture that and don't expect any result. After 4 or 5 years of doing drawing, painting or dancing skills, child will say, Mama, I'm not interested in this, I want to nurture something else, I'm interested in something else. Allow them. Don't compare them, because of comparison only, and because when we are not very free to our child, lot of unhappy things are happening. Being a mother, I don't even like to give those examples. Recently one news was very famous. A child lost just 40,000 rupees in a game and he committed suicide. So where is the problem? Problem is media? Problem is game? No. Problem is he was not connected. He was not confident of his own parents, because they never participated with him in an activity. When you participate with the child, you get connected with him. So observe it and find it out. This is the only thing to find it out, the interest of your child. And interest of your child, no other teacher, coach are going to find it out. You yourself have to find it out. It is very natural. Especially for mothers, it's very natural. When child is about to born, our body goes through many changes and it produces the first food for them, which is very healthy, which is going to protect them from a lot of diseases. The same way, when we observe our child very minutely, our brain, our brain will give a signal. No, this is my child's calling. This is what my child's shortcomings are. This is what my child should work on. And again, to overcome the shortcomings and all these things, the best person in the whole world is not any psychologist, any doctor, or parents. Because you're gonna address the problem in the way your child can your child can understand. So this is what I have observed. It is not from any book. It is from real life observations, which we were seeing for a quite long time and which has worked for many children, many parents. If you really like it, do share and write it in comment. Your observations, your opinion, so we can help each other and we can grow together. Thank you.